Hi guys, and welcome back to Household Full. I'm Summer. Today I'm going to talk about a project that we have going on. Alright, so we did a few of our videos sitting here at the kitchen table, and I know some of you have commented that it's really wobbly. So last night we went and picked up a table from a dear friend of ours. They got a new one, and we're getting rid of their old one, and it was just what we've been looking for. So we picked that up, and I'm going to be sanding it down. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to finish it, but we're going to sand it down and get it moved into the kitchen. So that is today's project. But before I do that, I was going to show you our old table. So let me flip the camera around so you can see that. This is our old kitchen table. We bought it about 5 years ago. I loved it. I fell in love with it when I saw it. I wanted it. It was big. It would seat all of us at the time. Got it home, and I guess one thing I forgot to look for, that it probably should have been solid wood. So here's the first thing that happened. We spilt juice, and this all bubbled up all down through there, and stuff gets stuck around from there where the glass is. Then now, like, it is super wobbly. We have tried replacing the bolts. It's just really, like, you feel like you are gonna get seasick of this thing. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, so like I said, it's on its last leg. So it has served us well for the past 5 years, but we have a new one now, and I'm super excited to show it to you. So this is our new kitchen table. It's got 2 long benches and then 2 short ones for the ends, and it's made out of a poplar wood. So it needs to be sanded and resurfaced on the top. I got me a sander today, and we're gonna get to work on it. I was gonna do it outside, but it's raining, and supposedly this has some kind of vacuum attachment to it so that the dust won't go everywhere. So I'm gonna set the camera up and plug in the sander and get to work. Alright, so it is the next day. We ended up getting the table sanded last night, but didn't get it put back in the kitchen. We went ahead and took the old table out, and I wanted to take some time to really scrub the floor where underneath the table and the walls. So I got that done this morning. So we decided to go ahead and start draining the pool, and so that's going on. We worked on that this morning, and poor Harrison, it was really green. Really green, and he jumped in there to pull the drain pipe out like a champ. He didn't act like he minded it a bit. So we've got that draining now, and we're gonna go ahead and get the hey baby, we're gonna go ahead and get the table back in the kitchen, and I'll show you what it looks like. I think I've decided to go ahead and do like a farmhouse style table. So we're going to go tonight after church and get some stain and paint to get that going. Alright, so I just got finished mopping here. Got the floor all cleaned up, and we did some magic eraser on the wall. So I got to go over it with a steam shot here in a little bit. So we're gonna get the table back in here, but I'm thinking about changing that board over there and doing like a bead board and painting it the same green as the cabinets. I'm gonna look into that tonight when we go to Lowe's. But I'm going to go out here and show you what we've been working on this morning. Yeah, so this is the yucky pool. I can't believe Harrison jumped in there. It's so green. We've got that draining. It's going down slowly but surely. We're gonna get the new pump hooked up hopefully tomorrow and get it filled back up. so they can start enjoying the pool because it's warm. And then we've got to do some work out here in the backyard. We picked up a bunch of trash, something that got into our trash while we were on vacation. And we're burning some wood and stuff and getting it all cleaned back up. So we're going to go back in and get the table moved into the kitchen, and I'll show you what it looks like. I'm really excited. I'm going to go ahead and just paint it in the kitchen and stain it in there and just put a drop cloth down. We're going to get it in the kitchen to get it out of the living room and get the house back in order. And like I said, we've got lots of projects to work on out here. We're going to be doing that through the week. Tomorrow we'll probably cut the grass and weed eat and just kind of get it more presentable. And then we have church this evening, so we probably won't get too much more done today, but I'll show you what the table looks like in the kitchen. Emma and Houston helped me get the new table in here. I can't believe how much shorter it seems than the other one. The other one was counter height, so that's definitely different. But I like it, and I think I'm going to like it even more once we get it painted. Like I said, we're going to go tonight and get the stain and paint. I think I'm going to do the top like a dark walnut and then the legs white, like a farmhouse type look. Do the chalk paint on the bottoms. Alright, so this is the stuff that I picked up for the table. We got a black cherry wood stain. I went ahead and got 2 because I wasn't sure how many I needed, but I'm going to put that on the top here. And then white or plaster chalk paint. I'm going to use that on the legs and the bottom. Then I got 2 of those, some brushes, a drop cloth, and then I got this polyacrylic, which I think's the right thing. I didn't have my phone with me when I was in the store to look, so I've got all the stuff together. I'm going to take it and work on it probably this weekend. I didn't get the stuff till last night. Emma, what you doing?
I'm cutting grass for the first time on a lawn mower.
What you think?
I think it's fun. I think I'm old enough to drive now. I get them too. Houston, it ain't even on.
Mr. Cyrus's first time in the swing out here. I think he likes it. You having fun, Cedar? Yeah, we're doing some yard work. Houston's cutting the grass, and Emma's been doing the push mower.
No, I ain't doing the push mower.
I mean, not the push mower, yeah. Take it over that way. Look how sweet. She loves her brother. So the pool finally drained out. It took 2 days. So we let it drain some more overnight last night, and we're going to go out there and check on that here in a second and see what else we can get into today. Alright, so the pool is finally drained. There's still a little bit of yuck on the bottom. We're going to flip it over and dump that out and clean it up and hopefully get it filled back up. So I'm going to get my strong boys and strong girl out here to help me flip this over. Whoa, watch out, hang on. And we'll hopefully get it cleaned up. So we are out here getting the pool filled up. We got it nice and clean, and we're having trouble getting the little wrinkles out of the bottom, but we're getting done, and I'm working on putting the pump together. I'll show you what we've got going so far. Alright, so Miss Emma's in there. There was a few leaves in the bottom, and she was trying to get that out still. And I think Harrison's just playing. And these two are dying to get in. So is Halston. And then I'm putting the new pump together. And hopefully it won't take long to get it filled. It's not huge. I think it's 14 feet wide, 4 foot deep. So hopefully we'll have this project done by the end of the day today. Alright, so we finally got the pool pump hooked up. Joe had to do a little engineering to it. And we're filling it up, but the kids are in there playing. I think it's going to rain, so I don't know how long they're going to get to play, but we finally got it done. So hopefully the pump will work when it gets up the line to check it. Alright, so it doesn't have too much longer to go until it's full. They're having a good time. The big boys were in there once already and they got out. And then we got the pump hooked up. I said it's not quite to the top to turn it on, so that's done. And there's Dad and Mr. Cyrus. And Miss Cedar's still taking a nap. Guys, how cold is the water?
Huh?
How cold is the water?
Really cold. Hey, Mom!
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's it?
Yeah, so they probably won't get to swim again until next week because it's going to be like 56 for the high tomorrow. But they're enjoying it now, and I'm sure we'll enjoy it for the whole rest of the summer now that we've got it set up. Alright, so we got the pool filled up enough for water to start going in the pump, and we realized that the engineering of the hoses didn't work. So now we're heading to Lowe's to see what we can come up with to hopefully make it fit. Alright, so we just got home from the pool store a little bit ago, and we got a patch kit, and we're going to try to patch this and let it sit for 24 hours before we add the water back. Hopefully it will work. Alright, so I got the legs painted from the, hey baby, on the benches and got them sealed. Then I went ahead and I did 2 coats of stains. I've got to still wipe that one off. But I am loving the way this looks. I can't believe what a difference it makes. It's just beautiful. So I'm probably going to put 1 more coat of stain. And then we'll have to polyurethane the top. And then I'll have to do the table. So it's coming along slowly but surely. And I'm super excited about how it's going to look when it gets finished. Alright, so it is the next morning. We let the patch stay on the pool overnight and came out this morning, and me and Emma tried to test it. We put a little bit of water in there and it didn't hold at all. So I am going to see about finding another pool. I've looked online, I've looked everywhere that I can. You know, we went to the pool store yesterday, and you know, they're really expensive. It's something that we would like to do, but right now that's just not in the cards. So I've looked for more of these frame pools, and there's a shortage, which there was last year. I had a time finding this one. So I did find a small one, 10 foot by 30 inches. Which would be perfect for the little kids. I know the big kids wouldn't get to enjoy it as much, but I think I'm gonna go and just grab one of those and put it up maybe this evening when it's not too hot, and then they can play in that. That'll just give them something to do when we're home. It's not a dog, it's Hudson. So I'm gonna try See, they may not even have that one anymore. It doesn't show it online, but it didn't show it online when I went to the store the other day. So we're going to go try that and see what happens. If this doesn't work out, you know, we may just call it quits for summer on the pool. And if we just come across a good one, a good deal on one, we may pick it up. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can find the little one that I found, and it was in Big Lots the other day. And this pool's been an adventure. It sure has. It between getting it clean and then getting the pump working and now the leak. We've been dealing with this for 4 weeks now. So my goal was to have it up and running before the heat of summer came. It's not even summer and it's 90 something degrees already. I've been out here for 5 minutes. I'm sweating already. So we'll see what we can come up with, and I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so that is where the hole is, right there next to the hose pipe. You can't see the patch, and you can't really see. It's in the seam. I've tried to glue the seam. We tried to patch it, and you can't even see the patch, but it's down there because it's clear. But yeah, as soon as we turned the water on, it just started shooting back out. It comes out right down here. I think it's that leg is maybe bent or something. I'm not sure, but it caused it to rip, and it just won't go back. So that's what we're dealing with. Oh, what are you doing?
Playing.
Do what?
Playing.
That's a whole lot of water in that pool.
It's like a gallon of water.
It's more than a gallon, but do you miss the pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I hope we're getting a new one.
We like to come out here every day, either before lunch sometimes or right after lunch, and let them play.
We're thinking about
wears everybody out, and then they want to take a nap. Alright, so we just got back from our search for a pool. I went to Big Lots looking for the one that I saw the other day for $100. They did have that one, but they also had a bigger one. So we ended up getting it. It was $200, and that is way cheaper than I've seen it anywhere else. So I'll show you what we got, and we're gonna move our old pool out of the way and start setting it up. This is what we got. It's a quick set pool. It doesn't have the metal frame. We'd had one of these one time before, a long time ago, and it was okay. I mean, hopefully, I'm really just hoping this will last us through the summer. But it is 16 foot by 42 inches, so it's the same size, or maybe even just a little bit wider than the one that we did have. And it's, I think the kids are excited about it. They're ready to get it put together, so we're going to get to work and see if we can't get it put together. It looks like it may rain. Yeah, we're going to open it. Alright, so we got the pool blowed up finally. I couldn't find the pump and had to do it mostly by mouth, but I did find a little pump that maybe helped a little bit. We're putting water in it now. Wish us luck. And the new pool is up. We've got the filter running. And all the kids, well, except for Harrison and Cyrus, are out here playing. I definitely like the metal frame pools better, but we will take what we get. It's nice and warm out here, so this is a great way to cool off. I'll show you Miss Cedar. We've got the old pool still right there. I'm going to take it down when it gets a little cooler out here. We had church last night, so I didn't get to take it down. And here's Miss Cedar playing in her pool. Is that fun? Cedar, you like that? Yeah, this is more her size. I don't really like for her to get in the big one yet, since if nobody's in there with her, an adult. So this is perfect for her. Alright, so hopefully this is the end of our pool saga for the summer. This one will last us all summer. Alright, I want to give you a little update on the table and the chairs. I got all the benches finished. I finished them yesterday and they're dry. We actually set them this morning. And I started staining the table this morning. I've got one coat on and I'm about to do another coat. So I'll show you how that's going. I'm hoping to get it done by the end of this week for sure. You know, it's a process waiting on the things to dry, but it takes a little bit longer with all the kids. So but my goal is to get it finished before the end of the week, because my kitchen's a disaster right now. There's stuff everywhere, and we have been having to eat outside at a little table or pick up food because it's just it's not workable right now. So I'll show you what we got going on. Alright, so Hudson's trying out one of the benches, but they're all finished. I've got them stained and sealed. They are ready to go.
What if I set up And I had a brown all over myself.
That would not be good. Alright, so like I said, I've got the first coat of stain on the table. You can tell the difference between the legs and the top. I'm going to do at least one more coat, if not two. I did two on the benches, but the table seems a little bit lighter. And then if I can get the stain done today and the ceiling, at least one coat of sealant on the top, that would be great. So that's my goal for the day. The top of the table is now finished. I've stained it 3 coats of stain and then 2 coats of polyurethane. And I just put the first coat of paint on the bottom. I'm going to do one more coat of that and then 2 coats of the polyurethane and we will be done. I'm hoping it probably will be tomorrow, at least where it's done with all the coats and just life. Because life happens with the kids and whatnot and I don't get back to it as soon as I would want. But my goal is to have it done tomorrow because, like I said, this kitchen is just a mess and I can't cook. One thing I did, the stain on the top of the table ended up being a little bit darker than the stain on the benches. I shook the stain when I did the benches and I stirred it when I did the table. But it's not that noticeable. That's the other benches over there. So we're just going to leave it. I like the way the table looks better than the benches, but it'll be okay. I'm not redoing them no time soon. It just took way too long. So I'll show you the finished product when it's done. Alright, so I wanted to show you this little storage trick that I saw on Facebook the other day. You take these compact closet shelves. They're $5 at Dollar General. Okay. And so in this corner previously I had all of our drinks stacked up. I mean, it was high. It was probably like up to there. And it looked awful. Anyways, and the other day I was like, I really want water, but they're always on the bottom. They want to move everything. And then the same day I saw this, and you can just take it and put your drinks on there for storage. So it's really awesome. And it's only $5. I got 2 of them. I wish they stacked so it would take up less space, but I may move that second one over against that wall somewhere else. But for the time being, that's where it's at. Super easy to put together. It makes it easier to get to the drinks. And it's awesome for $5. I love it. I'm glad for whoever shared that. Thank you for the idea. But anyways, there's a little cheap organization hack for you. Alright, so I'm finally finished with the table. It's stained, painted, and sealed. Cedar, do you like the new table?
Mommy, hey! Hey guys, look at my channel.
I did end up moving the shoe racks over here with the water bottles on them. That fit better. That way I still had room for the trash can over there. Everybody come to see me. Alright, well, I think this is going to wrap up our projects vlog. We are super excited to have the table finished. As a matter of fact, we're going to have company over tonight, and we're looking forward to using the new table and the pool. So I appreciate you guys joining us. And if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button and talk to us in the comments. Thanks. Y'all have a great day.